chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Don't you wanna thrift with me? Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Don't you wanna thrift with me? Thick chicks, we just be thrifting.
Hi, you guys, and welcome back to ThiChicThrifts, where you come for the fashion, but I hope you stay, because you know I love you. Come on. Y'all know we got to do a quick two-step before we get started. Y'all remember this dance? Huh? Listen, I'm letting you know how old I am today. So listen, first of all, welcome to my new people here. If you are new here, I am your host, Shenitra. Hold on. AKA Sugar Mama. Yes. If I'm your first Sugar Mama, hey. All right now, I hope you love it. I hope you love it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave here so you can become family. We love you around here, honey. Wait a minute. Did anybody tell you they love you today? I hope they did. If they didn't, I love you and I hope you are enjoying your day. I hope you had a fantastic day, whatever time of day it is for you. My day has been spectacular, honey. I am on full, belly on full, and I'm ready to show y'all these finds and these wonderful fashions. So we're going to jump right into it, but let me speak to the family members who are already in the crew. Come on, let me hear it. Come on, Jesus. Yes, hello, family. I love y'all. Y'all, listen. If I could put it into something and mail it to you, I would. I promise you, I would. But I do. I thank you all so much. Shout out to Vicky and all the Sharons in the crew. Joan, Missy, like my day ones. Let me just say how much I appreciate y'all. Please read the comments. Talk amongst yourself in the comments. Love on each other in the comments. And we're going to jump into this fashion. Now, this week, we're going to start with, of course, the outfit and the hair of the week. Because y'all know it's always something. But we're going to jump into that. And then we're going to delve into the second part of this massive haul that I did the Friday before last. Because this Friday I went, but I kind of just did some twos and fros because I got something I'm working on for next week. But we're going to finish off these fashions and we are going to go ahead and start with a clean slate. But honey, I got to go ahead and give it to y'all. Part 2. Deuce. Dewey, however you want to pronounce it. I hope you enjoy. Get you a nice cold or warm drink, honey. I'm finna make me some tea. I don't know where you at, but it's cold where I'm at. It's like 40-something degrees. I'm about to make me some tea, and I'm going to get right back with y'all. I'm going to show y'all the outfit of the day and the hair of it all. And then we're going to have some fun with all of these. Like, y'all, come on. Like, none but God. The way I find these things, I know, but I'm just going to say, I can't even explain it, but God. So let's go ahead and enjoy it. Come on. All right. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and start with the outfit of the day and the hair. Let's just go ahead and get into the hair, honey. Honey. Y'all like that Erykah Badu say, you're fine with me. That's my jam. So, honey, that's what it is for the day. I feel like Erykah Badu with my hair like this because y'all know she loves a good big wig. And, honey, I am of that crew. Love it. So, I hope you guys like it. Of course, it is still the same half up, half down wig that I showed you guys a while ago. I just changed the color. But this time, I just did a quick little top knot, threw a flower in it. And, honey... stop acting funny. I don't know about y'all, but when I got my hair long like this, it just make me want to act funny. If somebody call me, I'll be like, did you call me over there? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and quit messing with y'all. But listen, I love this hair, and everywhere I go, I get such compliments on this color. I've never tried this color in this style before, but honey, I'm going to get another one to leave it in my little drawer. I got a hair closet, so I'm going to go get another one, stash it in the hair closet for a later date because I really like this one. Now, I am going to go back to the darker one, but the summertime, we're going to hit them across the scalp with this one for the summer. So I hope you guys like it. If you need the name, just leave me a comment or refer back to one of the older videos, and it is in the title. So if you have any questions, you know I got you. Now, let's go ahead and get into the outfit of the day. All right, so for the outfit of the day, honey is the word for the day. It is. I don't know why, but it is. But I've just been like really feeling wearing all of my jewelry. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not wearing all of it, but I just wanted to wear something today that I could put on a lot of jewelry with, because I don't know why, but when it's cold outside, when I wear coats or light jackets like this, I always want to double up on my jewelry. It's almost like you can't see my outfit too much, so I'm gonna give you the jewels. So today I just threw on a really cute romper, and what I'm gonna do is show the full view of the outfit here, but I'm gonna show you also that I pulled out the guns on the gold jewelry. So I do have this one here, and I hope I'm not too close, but it's some thrifted. All of it is thrifted except for that one. But I put rings on my thumbs today. I have the big jewels everywhere today. I was just feeling it. I think I got like 5 or 6 rings on this one little finger. And these are those stackable rings. And you kind of just put them wherever you want to. You can put them on different fingers, but I chose to put a whole bunch of them on this one. And then this huge one here. And I have a ring on my thumb today, or both thumbs today, but just feeling real bejeweled and bedazzled today. Lots of bangles. Can you hear that? I love that sound. Oh, I love it. It's almost like I'm letting you know I'm coming through. So go ahead, get what you need to get, and go get out the way, because I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Go ahead. So I hope you like the outfit. Now, I did. Hopefully, you get to see the entire outfit here on the side here. Now, I thrifted this entire outfit, and it is, of course, a denim jacket. I'm sure you guys have seen if you've been keeping up. This is an Express. I think this one is from Express. I will make sure before we finish the video, but I think this jacket came from the thrift store, but it is an Express jacket, just a light denim. And I threw on a one-piece kind of romper jumpsuit type, but it has this really cute cut at the ankles where it doesn't go all the way down on the side. So it kind of gives that V shape, and hopefully you're seeing it over there, but it's just that V shape. And it's really oversized, and you can either pull it up and wear it as a jumper or romper. But today I chose, because it's cold outside, I threw on a Vans t-shirt that I thrifted. Let me step back a little. And I just filled up on really light, small, simple jewelry here. I didn't want to put fat gold chains on, honey, because the star of the show today were the earrings. I hope y'all are getting into these earrings. I paid $10 for these earrings on Poshmark and had to do it. Oh, they're so lightweight. I think it's like a cutout. I'm not even sure, but they're a gold tone. And I'm going back to see if they have silver or brass. But this right here, yeah. Y'all tell me let me know if you, look how big that is on my face. Oh, it's almost like a gold frame on my face on both sides. And I had so many compliments on these earrings today. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And the outfit, I just threw on some, of course, wedges. Y'all know platform wedges are my thing. I think almost every pair of shoes that I have besides my Dunks are platform, or like Air Max, different sneakers like that. But if it comes in a platform, you can best believe I'm gonna find it. If you know of a good platform shoe that I don't have, or you don't think I have, hit me in the comment section, because I'm always on the lookout for a new platform. I love a colorful, I think I have enough black and white, but always open for another design. I love a platform, whether it be a a sandal or a sneaker. So let me know in the comment section if you know of a good place to get a good, inexpensive, because y'all know me. Don't act like you don't know. I'm a budget queen. So make sure if you know something is on sale or if you know something is at a reasonable price, hit me up so I can go scour the interwebs to find that shoe, because I'm always on the lookout for a really cool shoe. So I love you. Hope you enjoyed. We're not going to stick around too long. Like I said, this is part 2 of the haul. And now all of these fashions came from some form of thrifting. But as I show you the pieces, I will let you know which store and where the store is located, just in case you decide to come to this area. So let's go ahead and jump into this fantastic, y'all. Just wait and see. Come on. All right, I hope y'all ready for this one. Now, like I said, all of these things came from some form of thrifting, and I will keep you posted on the stores. My first store is going to be just, of course, Goodwill. This one is a Goodwill, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check the tag. Yes, this one is from a Goodwill. Now, this one is the Goodwill on General Booth in Virginia Beach, right by Bailey's Job. So if you're watching or keeping up with my vlogs, if you are new here, I vlog and I show you where I find all of these pieces. Now, throughout the week, I'm in and out of a thrift store, and sometimes it's a 15-minute run. Sometimes I'm in there for an hour or so. Fridays, I'm in this thrift store all day, honey. But this one came from that particular thrift store, and it is the Goodwill, like I said, in Virginia Beach on General Booth, if you're ever in this area. And if you ever have any questions or not sure when you come here, just leave me a comment, honey, and I will steer you in the right direction of the thrift store that you need to be at, depending on what you are looking for. So this is a set. Now, this one is so pretty. It's ready for the summer. Now, this one, as you can see, is more of, it looks like a pajama set type of thing, but it's not. It's really thin and flowy, but look at the colors in that. Look how just decadent those colors are. It just looks, I mean, just like vacation. Here I come. I know, Lord. You send it down, Jesus. I am ready for a vacation. And this is going to go with me. Now, a beautiful pair of sandals would go perfect with this. A pair of open-toed heels if you are that girl. But for me, of course, it's some type of wedge or platform for that matter. Now, these I probably will throw on some brown just to keep it simple. Some brown sandals. Not quite sure how I want to do it, but it's more of that. You can leave this and drape it. Like, let's say if you go on a vacation, you could put a bikini under this one and just drape this over and leave it open and let your bikini top show. And you would do really well with either a brown, a cream, or white, or even like a dark blue bathing suit, because it has these beautiful pants here and they are so flowy. And look, it's a wide leg pant. So I'm going to throw this on just to be comfortable. And as you can see, it was from Goodwill here. Now, our Goodwill, if you're not familiar with my channel, our Goodwills have 2 colors of the day, which were orange, yellow, and blue, I think it is. If not, just go check the vlog. You will see me finding these pieces in my previous vlogs. So if you want to see me finding them, when you finish this video, go back and check those vlogs and you will see when and I show the stores, everything when I find these. But this ended up being, I think they're $8 for, no, $7.99 for a set. But this particular color was 50% off. Yellow was 50. So I ended up paying like $3.50 for this set. So what a set to find. And there is no stretch in this one. So I'm so glad that it is oversized. Now let me find a tag. If a lot of times people cut the tags, and I get it, but this is a sheen curve. That's she or Shein. Some people pronounce it Shein, but a Shein or a sheen curve. And this is actually a 3X, but it doesn't look like it. Now this is going to be oversized on me, of course, because I am not a 3X anymore. But I wanted it to be oversized because if you want to wear this either way, and I want that lounge look. Now, I could definitely take this same thing, and you see how this kind of just drapes and it's just flowy like that. I can take these two and tie them up if I go out for dinner at that same day. If you want to switch the look up, you just want to tie those together, and I probably will show you on the side here with it open, and then I'll show you tying it up maybe one or two different ways. But there are several different ways that you can tie this thing, and it'll look like totally different tops. So if you want it to look one way in the morning and you go somewhere that night, by all means, untie it and tie it a different way. There are very simple ways, but really cool ways you can tie this thing, and it'll look like totally different pieces. Of course, you can use them as separates, but that is just up to you depending on where you are going. But an outfit like this is so perfect for the summer because it is very thin, but at the same time, it's covering up everything, very modest, but at the same time can be very sexy. So I hope you guys like this one. And I just thought that the patterns on it were so different. You see how the back has so many different patterns? So it's going to pique your interest whether they see you coming from the front or the back, honey. So I love this, but let me know what you guys think. Now for $3.50, like, really? So I'm just gonna throw it on just to show you what it looks like on. But honey, some cute little wrap sandals, chef's kiss, and you are ready. But let me know what you guys think of this particular set, and we're gonna go ahead and jump into, I like it, I hope you guys like it, but we're gonna jump into the next one. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so before we go any further, I do want to show you this pair of shoes that I could possibly wear with those. Now, I got these shoes. Now, I know all of the things were thrifted, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys these because I can't take it no more, and I want to go ahead and start wearing them. But I found these at Forever 21. Oh, I'm going to bring it around. Bring it out, bring it out. Y'all look at this. Fantastic. Y'all know I love a platform, but you know I love comfort first. And these were at Forever 21. And I tried to keep this haul all thrifted, but I have to show you guys these. These are fabulous. Some of y'all gonna know where that came from, but I love these. They are very comfortable, I must say, and give me about 4 inches in height. There is really no, there is a, I want to say a wedge to it, but the platform is so high that you can barely feel the wedge. Now, I could possibly throw these on with that, that same outfit, because you're really only going to see a little bit of that blue peeking out at the bottom because the pants are so oversized. But these, cannot wait to get into these for the summer. But I wanted to show you guys these, and you will not believe what I paid for them. I know y'all believe it, but let me just say, if you want a pair of these, hurry and get to Forever 21. I paid $2 for these. $2. And I cannot believe, and they were originally $34. It's a really small thing on the bottom, but they are. There was a young lady in there with me, honey. I was helping her jump the racks to get her a pair, but these were only $2. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Now let's go ahead and jump into the rest of the haul. All right, so for my next piece, it is another it is another thrifted piece that we got that Friday while me and my girlfriend and her daughter Rissa. Hey y'all, I'm so thankful y'all came hang out with me. We went to the Salvation Army. We went to Goodwill after Goodwill after Goodwill, and this is one of the pieces that I found. Well, this is actually another set. Now this set may not be for everybody, but when I see things, I always think, what can I do with this? And y'all know I love a good camo piece. So I found this really cute camo set, and it was in the men's section, and it's from a brand called Wolverine. I've never heard of this set. I'm sure it's probably like something for hunting or something, but it's so lightweight. You literally can see the air through it. Like I can see my phone or my camera right through this particular piece. So for the summer, I could get away with this. It is, y'all, it's so thin. But it's so cool. And it's an oversized like camo set. The pants are here. And the reason why I loved it so, because the pants were not scrunched at the bottom. They didn't have that elastic band at the bottom. I'm so over that right now. And it has this zipper here. I don't want to get too close, but it has the zipper here. So it's a zipper front. But what I loved so much about it was there was no hoodie. You know how when you find two-piece sets, usually they always have a hoodie on it or a hood. And I like those for the winter. But when you have something this thin, to have no hood on it is perfect. Because in the summer, you don't have to worry about all that extra material in the way. So I could wear this to work. I can wear this wherever I'm going. It has the elastic band around the waist, so you're going to be comfortable. But at the same time, I can throw on, and I'm probably just going to throw on a t-shirt that I'm going to show you in a second. But this, like really, y'all, and this was $9.99. I'll show you in a second. This one was $9.99. And I got this from the Salvation Army on Virginia Beach Boulevard. So if you're in the Virginia Beach area, it's more in the Virginia/Norfolk. It's right on the cusp of that area. But if you have any questions, like I said, just hit me in the comments and I got you. But that Salvation Army went so hard. That is where I found the Doc Martens. That is where I found the Jordans. Like I find, by the way, I did not get that pair of Jordans you saw if you saw my last haul. Every time I go in there, I find a pair of Jordans. But I realized those were some black and white Jordans. And I already have like 3 or 4 pair of black and white Jordans. So they were only $39. They were very cute. And I did not have that style. But I figured, let that be a blessing to somebody else instead of me just buying it just to be buying it. I have so many pairs of Jordans. God is so good to me, because I can wear kids' shoes. So I left those and I ended up getting these. So I love this. There are no pockets on this one, which is like, I don't want to say a downfall, but because it was so thin, I figured I can throw on a quick crossbody and just call it a day. Now this is something, like I said, I'm always cold. So I like things like this because if I'm inside, I can throw the jacket on. When I get back outside, I can tie it around my waist or my shoulders or just leave it in the car. But this is so perfect. But the camos almost look like little clouds if you look at it. It's just so cute to me. And y'all know I am A1 for a oversized baggy two-piece set. That is just my jam. And this one is so thin, I'm pretty sure you can ball it up in a ball, throw it somewhere, and when you need to go, just pick it up and go. It's just really cute. I hope you guys like this one. And like I said, I can two-piece it, separate it, however you want to do it. Throw it on with a pair of the shoes that I have on now is probably what I'll leave on for today. But you could dress this up most definitely with a nice pair of platform sandals or just some sandals in general and a nice little shirt and show you, let the girls speak a little bit and you'll be good to go. But let me know what you guys think of this set and the way I styled this. So I love you and I hope you're enjoying so far. But make sure you let me know in the comment section, what are your favorite pieces so far? Honey, them shoes was powerful, weren't they? Let's get to the next one. Okay, so for my next piece is, it's not a set, but if you look at it the way I piece them together, it kind of gives off set. So I don't know why, but when I go in the thrift store, I end up finding cohesive pieces. It's just something that always, a blessing that always happens for me. I think it's because when I find a special piece, as I'm walking through the thrift store, I'm already picturing, what do I already have? And if not, what can I pair with it to make it look like the vision that I always have in my head. So this piece right here, I'll show you this one first because the second piece is just like the icing on the cake. I thought this was so different. I'm not sure. I'll step back a little, but it is a skirt, but it is a tiered skirt. It's like a two skirt, 2 for 1. There is a skirt underneath here. Can you see that? And there is this mesh detail here, see-through, and it has the same exact pattern as the skirt in the inside. Can you see that? See how beautiful that is? I love those colors. Those colors and that print kind of reminds you of those African cloths. And I just thought it was so different. And this came from Goodwill. And of course it was, here is the tag. You know, Goodwill they don't put a lot of tags. They put these little bobbins. And this was also the color of the day, which was 50% off. And this one from the brand, again, somebody must have cleared out their Shein or Sheen closet, because this one was $2 for the skirt. Now, like I said, there's like a mini skirt underneath, and it is in that same pattern as this here. It's the same exact pattern underneath. And what gives it a little, like, I want to say oomph, is that you can see the pattern, and it tones down that pattern a whole lot with that mesh. So what I did was, I went ahead and tied a knot in the front to kind of bring that skirt in. I wish it were a pair of shorts. If I knew how to sew, I would turn that bottom piece into a pair of shorts. But I figured I would get this skirt because it was only $2 and just match it with a mesh shirt. Now, I just picked this long sleeve black see-through mesh mesh shirt. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen a mesh shirt before. Now this one, what was outstanding about this one, this blue tag was 75% off. So I only paid $1 for this top. And I thought, wow, to be able to put the two meshes together, if you can see that. So we're going to throw on this mesh. And I like that one. And the reason I got this one, it was a little bit darker than the bottom mesh. They are both in that same tone. As you know, you can get different colors of black, just like different colors of white. This one is a little bit darker, so whatever my undergarment is under, it's not like in your bam, like in your face. So it's going to tone it down just a little. You will be able to see my undergarment. I'm just going to have like a little sports bra under it. But if you wanted to wear a really beautiful negligee or bralette underneath and then put on some heels, I probably will just throw on some boots, some thigh-high boots, just to bring the look together. I hope you guys like the way I styled it, but I love how it has that elastic band here, so it's not like it's going to be super tight. But when I tried it on at 5'3", the skirt hits me right, maybe about an inch or two above my knees. So I like this. I just thought it was different to have that mini skirt and then have that covering on the bottom, and this part goes all the way past your knees. So it really makes it toned down, and I would love to throw this on. And I don't know if I have one out. I'm going to try to find one. If not, you'll just see this outfit. But if you could picture this outfit with a moto jacket, a leather, black leather with the gray tone zippers and bobbins on it. But I think this would go beautifully with some thigh-high boots and one of those moto jackets. Now, I have several of those. I just don't have one out here. So I don't, it's past winter, so I have put a lot of that stuff away. So you may just see me styling this on the side, these with the thigh-high boots. But let me know what you guys think about how, and if you have any other ways you think I could style this. I know I could put a button-down shirt with this on to really, like, if I want to go to church and really make it look, or to school or to work. This is what I would go for. But this is more of once again, if you're going on vacation, you can have a bikini top and your bikini under this and go out on your dinner, and then have this same look and go right on the beach and be just fine. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let's go ahead and jump into y'all, I was finding so much good stuff. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so my next piece is so bomb. Like, I could not believe I found it myself. Now, it was a little bit pricier than what I'm used to spending, but it was brand new. So that's the only reason why I got it. And the reason I say that is because it is another two-piece set. Now, this one came from the Salvation Army. Again, that Friday that I went out with my girlfriends. Y'all, when I tell y'all we were digging and going from thrift store to thrift store and just ended up making a whole day out of it. We started thrifting at like noon and we got home. I got home maybe after, I know it was after 8 o'clock. So we had did somebody's whole work shift thrifting. We went to get some lunch and just made, it was so much fun. So honey, if you are that girl, let me know so we can do another thrift date and I'll meet y'all somewhere and we can do it all over again because I had a blast and I found so much stuff. That is why I had to break it into two pieces or two videos, because to have to show y'all everything that I showed y'all in the first video and then all of this was a bit much. So I know y'all got stuff to do. So let's jump into this piece here. Now, this is a two-piece set. It is a maxi, I want to say a cardigan, but it is linen. This is the coolest. Like, usually when you find linen, you'll find a linen shirt and you'll find the linen pants. But I actually found a linen duster, like a cardigan, and it goes all the way down for me, all the way down to my ankles. So to find this was like a gem, and I could not believe it was brand new. Now this one is like this, I want to say pebble sandy. It's kind of got little tones of gray, but it's more of that sandy grayish color. I don't know what color it's coming off on camera, but it's like this grayish sandy color, and it's from this brand Venti 6. And it just says Italy on it. I've never heard of this brand, Venti 6. But brand new. And originally it was $70. $67. Well, $67 for just, let's see if it's the set. No, just the pants. So I'm not sure what brand this is, but baby, this is an expensive garment. This is gorgeous. It has these frayed details. Can you see that? It has those frayed details on the edge here, as you can see, and it just looks distressed a little bit, and it gives off so luxury. This is a luxurious piece of clothing, and it already has these details where the cuffs are folded. Now you can unfold them because they have that detail here where there's a button, and you just kind of unravel the cuff as you need or you see fit. Now this did not come with pockets. Like, that is the only downfall. I guess the Italians said they don't need no pockets, honey. The money is there and the money is good, so they don't need no pockets. But I love a good pocket, but it's all good because this piece is just so clean. I think that is the word for this particular garment. It's so clean. It's not a lot going on, no fuss. You throw this on, honey, and the way I want to style it, I think it would go gorgeous with my Gucci bag. And even if I have a Gucci hat, so I'm pretty sure if I threw on a nice long wig, honey, and threw on my Gucci hat and had that Gucci purse, when I do it, I promise you I'm going to record it. Now today, I'm probably just going to style it up. Now I found this really cute. I'll show you that. I'll finish showing you that in a second. But I found this really cute crop t-shirt, and it just says Angel Baby on the front. Now I'm probably just going to throw it on with this, or I may leave on this t-shirt, this Vans t-shirt. And this one was only $3.99 at the Salvation Army. But yeah, so I just got this because I'm gonna use that shirt for that camo and for this, because I want to bring those brown tones out. But I'm gonna show you the pants really quick. But like I said, that cardigan is a duster all the way to the floor for me. Now, if you're a tall girl it probably would hit you right under your knees, which is still long for a tall, friendly girl. Now, this particular drawstring is a faux drawstring. It's just there for decoration, so you don't have to worry about losing the string if you wash the pants. But baby, the quality on this is fantastic. But it's just a really beautiful pair of the elastic band here. I wish it had pockets, I really do, but it's cool. And they're wide legged at the bottom and they're frayed. So I'm going to show you. See how that fraying is and that detailing. They just did a good job with the details. But I thought this was so classy when I saw it. And like I said, for $12.99, usually that ain't my jam. I would have left it. But when I looked at it, I could not get past the quality of this particular outfit. And the price, like I said, $12.99. And this was the Salvation Army once again. And it says that it's a green, but I think it has more of a greenish gray. And you guys know that taupe type of color. That's the taupe. It's almost like a rock or I don't want to say clay, but like that stone. That is the color I'm talking about. So picture a stone. That is that color I'm talking about. But for both pieces to be $67, this is a very expensive brand. And I will Google to see later. But I hope you guys like this one. And like I said, I'm just going to throw it on with either that t-shirt or another white, something white, classic. But I hope you like the way I styled it. And I'm probably just going to throw it on with some sandals or some form of a wedge or platform. And then when I do like style it up, I promise you I will put pictures on my social media. So keep up on my TikToks. Everything's always linked in the bottom description bar. But I always post my outfits when I wear them. So keep up with your girl down. My social media is down there. And when you see my videos, please share them on your social media because that helps me get my videos out to other people. So on your social media, somebody may be inclined to click on it to see what that video is all about. So make sure you're sharing. There's a button down at the bottom. Just hit share and it will share it to your social media. I truly appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed this piece. So classy. But let me know what y'all think. Let's go ahead and jump into our last couple of pieces, y'all, because we getting to it. We getting to the meat and the potatoes. I can't wait till y'all see my last piece. All right, here we go. My next piece, we're getting down to the honey. Wait till you see these last two pieces. So different. I could not believe I found this. It's so different. I'm going to try to explain it the best way I can. Now, this first piece, we're going to break it into two because they did not come together. I found this at that Goodwill right by Bailey's Job on General Booth. And it is a cardigan. I want to say a duster type, again, a maxi. And I'll try to hold it up so you can see how beautiful. And it almost looks handmade. And it is just this beautiful. Can you see that? I don't want to get too close yet. But it is a beautiful duster cardigan that I found while out thrifting. And it has these grommets. Can you see that? Can you see those? Let's see. I thought it just looked like little door knockers. This is so beautiful. And like I said, I think it was handmade. All of this detailing on this, or vintage, like I don't know, it doesn't say. There aren't a lot of tags. Even the detail on the back, the pleating here is so gorgeous. It just, I don't know, y'all, but the trimming around here it just called me. And when I saw it, I could not believe, like I had to try it on to see, like, what is this going to look like on me? Now, this does not have pockets. It's very simple in the back. And both sides have that same detailing where the buttons are. So those little knockers are on each side. And the cool part about it is sleeveless. So I can wear a really cute V-neck t-shirt under this in the summer with a nice pair of either distressed shorts or jeans. And baby, when I tell you, put on some sandals that are strappy and lace them all the way up, picture it. or some Vans, some type of sneaker, all white sneaker would be really cute with this. I just thought it was so classy. Now I'm probably just gonna show you right here me throwing it on over those same little linen pants just to give you what it's supposed to look like. I would love to wear this with a pair of jeans, a pair of jeggings, but I'm probably not going to do all that. I'll probably just, because I have so many things to show you, I'll just show you what it looks like on. But I love this. I think this is so classy. But I'll get a little bit closer so you can see the detailing on the front of this. It is just gorgeous. It is just gorgeous. And it has these little, I don't want to say ringlets, but that's kind of how you button it up. These ringlets, and I just think it's so pretty. And like I said, to me, I think it's homemade. Somebody actually made this. It was made for someone, because see the inside. But honey, they did a good job with this. I think it's gorgeous. Like it's hard to. I don't even think the camera is giving it any justice. You have to see this thing in person. You could wear this with a swimsuit, a cream swimsuit, and some brown sandals and a nice cream and white tote. Baby, when vacation hit, I'm not going to be playing with them. I'm telling you, this is fabulous. A nice white. I have a white mini skirt. You could put a white mini skirt under this with some brown sandals. It just would be just beautiful. So I hope you guys like this. And like I said, there's no collar, so there's not a lot going on in that area. And this thing was only $3. I got this from the Goodwill with that sale. It doesn't have all that material at the top, so it should be fairly comfortable. But all of that detailing is all the way at the bottom of this thing, and it's trimmed entirely in this, I guess you would call this a knit. I'm not even sure. It just, somebody sat and did this, and when I say put they foot on the pedal in this one on the sewing machine, they really did. They did a really good job. And it's trimmed, and it has that same detailing on the side. And it, y'all, please forgive me, but I really love this piece. I hope you guys like it. And like I said, I would love to style this with some dark blue or some white jeggings. I have some white ones, so I may throw this on with the white jeggings just so you can get an idea of what it would look like with a nice pair of brown sandals and a white top. So we'll see what that looks like. Hope you're enjoying it, but let me know what you guys think of this piece. I think it was specially made for somebody, maybe for like a special occasion, whatever the case is. And it was 75% off. That is why, no, it was 50% off. So the yellows were 50. So that's why it was only like $3 or something like that. It was very inexpensive, and I was so blessed to find that out, because I think all of our dresses are $7.99. So they considered this a dress, and to get it for 50% off was just like, I threw that in that basket so fast. And when you're thrifting, I like to put the good stuff on the bottom, so when people try to come past, honey, you'll be looking for something and they will snake you. If they look in your basket and you're not paying attention, believe it or not, people are ugly. They will snake you and dig in your basket and take something out of your basket. So I put all of my good stuff, and I'll throw some t-shirts on the top of it. But this, so excited to try this on. It's just really nicely made. So let me know what you think so far. Which pieces are your favorite? And I'm going to show you my favorite. I know I've been saying that through the whole thing, but I found another one of these pieces that I'm going to show you next. Let's go ahead so I can show you. All right, last piece. I am so thankful and grateful you made it to the end of this particular fashion haul. I didn't want to have too many pieces, but I wanted to save the best for last. So y'all know I love a good puffer, a good explosion of love is what I call it. But I found this, when I say gorgeous, and like I said, I always end up in the same wheelhouse for some strange reason, when I do every week, I always find cohesive pieces. It's almost like a curation of a week in fashion for me. Like I go through this whole, all these different stores, but by the end of the week, I always end up finding something that all of the pieces kind of coordinate together. And this one, whew, y'all, do you see what I have found? Now, it don't look like much on the hanger. This is another one of those fabulous puffy sleeve tops. And this one is see-through or mesh. It's like this mesh material. I'll get a little bit closer so you can see the colors. There's this golden bronzy, they almost look like filigree or you know, the fleur-de-lis from the New Orleans type of thing. It kind of looks like those, but it's see-through, so you really, like all you're focusing on is the sleeves. Now, this is from the brand Ashley Stewart, and I got this thrifting at the same Goodwill. Let me make sure. Yeah, I got this from the same Goodwill, and to pay, I think I paid $3 for this one also. And like I said, it doesn't look like much and it's hard to show. It is a button-down top and it is a size 26. Now, hear me out. I know that is super, super oversized, but when you see this on, I could almost wear this as a duster or a coat. And in the summer, like I said, if you want to wear this as a cover-up, if you want to go out, it's gonna breathe because it's so thin. As you can see, it is see-through. It's so thin, I can tie this thing up several different ways because the material is so pliable. So I can tie this up different ways, or I can put, and the way I'm gonna style is, I have this really cute cropped tank top, and I'm just going to throw this on, and I can wear this as the duster or a jacket over it, and it'll just look like I can put a mini skirt on, and it'll just look like this really cute set. It's kind of hard to describe, but I want to throw on some thigh-high boots with this, or I may just throw on some jeggings and that same shirt, so you can kind of see how it can look dressed a little more casual. But I love this, y'all. But the sleeves are what sold me. The sleeves are fabulous. Now, I know whoever had this was a plus size woman, but I love the fact that it just, by it being so plus size and oversized on me, it just makes the sleeves so grand. And you're probably seeing it styled up now. And you see what I mean by the sleeves are so grand, and that is so me. Now, I would probably wear this or wait to wear this when I put my hair back up in a sleek ponytail, because a shirt like this, you don't want to have all your hair out like this. Don't get me wrong, it will be cute. It's still, but I'm a firm believer of less is more. You kind of want to balance things out. If my hair is big like this, I try to keep my outfits a little simpler and more fitting. But when my hair is in sleek ponytails, that is when I do the over exaggerated clothing or do more of that. So I like to balance things out. So this one was a purple tag. So this one was actually 75% off, is why it was so inexpensive. I think I paid, like I said, I think I paid like $2 for this top. But can't wait to style this up. And like I said, you could wear this because it's so oversized, like a cover up. I can put a belt on this, belt it, and it'll look, like I said, put a mini skirt under it, and it will look like a, almost like a peplum type of dress over the mini skirt. But y'all, I hope y'all like the way, like the vision. I hope it comes out the way I can see it in my head. I hope it comes out that way. And I'm probably just going to belt this and then tie it up to show you two different ways when you see it here. I'll probably throw a belt on with some really cute wedges or platforms to show you the two different ways that, there's so many different ways you can do this, but I'll probably show you two of them. But these sleeves are fabulous, and they are so simple because they just have the elastic here. So you don't have to keep worrying about pushing and rolling up the sleeve to keep it puffy. Now, they're probably a little wider for me because I am so much smaller, but all I have to do is throw on one of those elastic hair ties, and it will make this scrunch up even more. And then I can puff the sleeves up even bigger. But just going to throw it on, like I said, just to show you the look. But I thought this was, I love the collar too. It is a bigger collar for this, so it just makes this shirt so grand. And like I said, I may tie my hair up so you can really see the fluffiness of the sleeves, and the shirt is what I'm trying to say. But hope you love this piece. If it wasn't quite as see-through, I would love to wear, well, I'm pretty sure you can. I have a, like I said, I have a white, all white mini skirt, one of those bodycon mini skirts. You can put one of those under here with some cute little sandals. So many ways you can wear this. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And the color, like I said, look at the color. I just thought the color was so beautiful with those sleeves. And I'm probably going to throw that cardigan on over it just so you can see what it would look like to cross these things together, so you can see what I mean by a lot of these pieces are cohesive. And you can try that in your closet. Take some of your old stuff, and I plan on doing a video of, I have lost so much weight that I would love to go back and restyle some of the things that when I first started. I have a lot of those pieces still. So I would love to do, and I plan on doing a video of me just showing the change in me restyling some of those same pieces and what they look like now, because I used to be a size 26. So you will get to see in that video I will be doing soon. But love, love, love this piece. My favorite of the entire haul. But that handmade one is a close second. Like, if this didn't have them puffy sleeves, I think that one would have been my favorite. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I had a blast that day. I love my girlfriends. We have been girlfriends for almost 25 years. My son is 22. So 20 years. We've been girlfriends for 20 years, because they met in preschools. Her daughter and my son were in preschool together. So what a blessing to still be able to be friends, because most of my people, once you my friend, honey, we friends. I don't have a lot of, I can't really tell you somebody that I fell out of friendship with. That just don't happen with me. When I love you, I love you. And I'm so grateful that we kept in touch, and we are still in touch, and we still hang out from time to time. But I had a great time with them, and I hope you guys enjoyed part 2 of this haul. Now let's go ahead and jump into my favorite part of the video. All right, so this is the end of the video, honey. I love you. I love you. I love you. I thank you guys so, so much for being so gracious and so kind. And I really appreciate you. I hope you guys know that. I love you so. God loves you. And listen, everything that I try to put together, of course, the clothes are what you came to see, but I hope you stick around for the love, because I try to make sure in my videos that you can feel like a big hug the whole time that you are here. It's almost like we are girlfriends, we are family, and you just coming to sit with your girl and see what she done found again this week. So I thank you guys so, so much. And don't forget, if you have a product, if you have a small business, or you know somebody with a small business and you would like them to send me something, or you want to share something with the family, please make sure you look down in the description box. I always leave my email address there. I don't care what it is. We want to help you spread the love. This ain't just my channel. Once you are family, honey, this is our channel. We discussed amongst each other on this one. I share this platform with you. So if you have something you want me to share with the family, we will coordinate that. I will make sure you can get it to me so we can share it with the people, honey, because we need to, small businesses need us. So I am here for that. Make sure you leave me a comment and let me know to check my email if you do decide you want to send something to your girl to share with the family. I thank you guys so much. I really hope you enjoyed this haul. It was so fun, y'all. And can you imagine finding all these pieces in one day? Yeah, because God is so good. He is. And I thank him so, so much. And you know what I'm finna tell you, honey. God is there. He never leaves your side. He is real, honey. If you don't believe, honey, then you need to. I'm a miracle. Yeah, you're looking at his miracle right now. If you don't know, leave me a comment and I'll tell you about it. But he is so awesome and so amazing. You just have to trust and go on about your business. I don't know how else to explain it, but once you say you trust him, you have to leave it with him and then go ahead and enjoy your life, because that's what he wants you to do. Enjoy. I need you to speak life into yourself and into your family and friends, as we do all the time. Speak positivity over yourself and your situation, and things will change. I promise you. He never fails. God ain't never did nothing and it didn't come back the way he wanted it to. What he say is what happens. So I love y'all. I thank y'all so much. And I thank you for stopping by ThiChicThrifts, honey. I love you. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that share button, like I said, so you can share this out on your social media to help your girl get these family members in here so we can get that algorithm to quit fighting me. I promise y'all, one day we're going to look up and it's going to be 10,000 of us. I speak it. I speak it. I declare it. I decree it. And I need y'all to agree with me, because when two or more agree, what? Yes, it do. Yes, it do. So I love y'all, and I'll, God willing, we'll see you next Thursday for the next haul, and then next Sunday for our, I'm not even going to tell y'all what we're doing next Sunday. You have to see it. It's going to be my first. So let's go ahead and end this, but end it on a note that we know that God is amazing. He loves us, and God willing, we'll see each other again next week. I love y'all. Later. I need passion like fire, fire. Come on. Leave it smoking. Leave it smoking. I need passion like fire, fire. Y'all know that's my jam. Leave it smoking. Leave it smoking.